I'd like to thank ENOMIR for going through and sending me this smartwatch in exchange for an honest review. We're going to go through and show you how to set it up and give it a test drive and see how it is. I did already do an unboxing of it. I'll go through and show you that as we do this. And the watch itself seems really nice. I do have to go through and get the app. So let's go through and start with getting right into that. Here, you'll need this app to go through and download from Google or Apple. Now I already got it set up, so we're going to go over to it. You can start to use or log in. I'm going to go through and start to use and go through and agree. And here we're going to go through and set everything up. First, we want to go through and get your watch or bracelet set up. It's scanning for devices. And basically your thing will say download the Verify app, and it gives a QR code which you can use, or you could use it from the manual. I actually use it from the manual, but it's on here too. And then we go through and tap the GTX, and it's going to go through and pair. Would like to pair. Let's do it. Let's do it. We're hitting accept on both the watch and the phone for that. And we'll allow notifications because we need notifications or stuff's not going to pop up. It is bonded. So here we're going to go through and select where we are. We're United States. We'll go through and just choose done. And now we can go through and set up personal information. A lot of this is going to be private, so I'm not going to show this at the moment, but you want to fill this in and then you'll be set to go to the next screen. We put the information in. It's going to then ask how you want this on. You want to make sure you have call alerts on. Again, you want to pretty much accept notifications if you want this to work. You can go in settings and change a few things. So we're going to do Fahrenheit, and we're going to do miles because we're in the US, and everything else should be fine. So we'll save that. Say yes on that. Message notifications. We're going to allow notifications for SMS. After we get that set up, there is a new version. So we'll go through and just upgrade it to make sure you have the newest on the watch. I'll just go and hit upgrade now, and I'll be back when it's done. While that's updating, you can see here you have a main button here. You'd long press it for 8 seconds to go through and turn off the watch, and then to go through and turn it back on, long press it again or put it on a charger, and that'll go through and set up. Never turn it off while you're doing the firmware update we're doing right now. That would break anything. So never turn off when doing firmware updates. Also in the back, you have a heart monitor, and you have the area to connect the charger to go through and automatically charge it, which is nice. The band does feel nice and smooth. Pretty nice. I can't wait to see it on and try a few things. You can also use the digital crown to go through and short press to wake it up, or to go through and go to the next thing. You do have a speaker and a microphone on the back, which is great. You could talk to your watch. You could go through and say things to the Siri or AI and go through and have it do things like what's the weather today, for example, and it'll go through and repeat that. Go ahead and click done. Hit the button. You can see it's all kind of crazy looking. All kind of sparkly looking. We can go into the watch and see. So basically swiping up will get you to your notifications. Swiping down will get you into your settings. So you could choose that. And then swiping to the left, you can go through and see some other things to do. And on the other side is going to be your activity areas where you can complete them by doing your exercise. We can also change the screen, the watch face, by just going through and holding down on the screen. So I'm going to hold down, going to vibrate. I'm going to switch to something else. You can change the watch styles, so they have a bunch of them. I think I'll stick with this one. This is probably going to be the closest one and easiest to read. Plus it gives you your call button and your exercise right there and your blood pressure. So you have everything there, plus the battery level. So that one's pretty good. So here you can go into the phone and choose anything you want. Watch face market. You can go in here and it'll go through and load them. So you can go through and look, go ahead and choose more. And here you can get an idea of the ones. See if we can find something good here to switch it to. My mom's going to be using this watch, so I want something easy for her to see. Oddly enough, you have to delete an existing one. So we're going to delete this one because we're never going to use that. Reinstall. Installing. The watch is going through. It's loading a lot faster. When I updated it, probably took about 20-30 minutes. But to go through and do the watch face, it looks like it's going pretty quick, and it's already done. And here you can see the watch face. And I do like this one. I haven't put the watch on, so it hasn't counted any steps or anything like that. But it shows hours, calories, and miles. It shows your blood pressure, how many steps you've done, your charge, and the time. So pretty productive one there. Doesn't have the date, but I don't think we're going to need that. We will see what else she likes and go from there. But that's the one I'm going to set up for her. You can go through and do themes. So if you want to go through and have something look a certain way, you can do that. And this would go through and change the area of the phone. So keep in mind you may need to delete other ones because I don't think there's a lot of storage for these. So they probably pack it with what they can. And then you have to remove to add one. You got sleep aid music, breathe training, smart recipes, and active events. So you get an idea, and all this information will compute. You can even do drink water, blood pressure, sugar, all of that stuff. Then you have your exercise tab, where to start, and then recommended. You have the device itself, where it's at, and notifications are enabled, no alarms. Health tracking is in settings, calls are enabled. All right, and then you have your regular stuff here, and you can do sports partner, which I think is like having someone there that encourages you to go through and get motivated. So that's nice. And then you have all your regular settings here. You can check for update too. So overall looks great. Let's go through and send a text message to the phone and see how it goes on the watch here. Okay, it did hit both. And it does say hello, and then it's gone. But if I pull up, I can see it there from Kevin, SMS hello exclamation point. So again, I'll tap on it and I'll be able to see it, and I can go ahead and delete it, and then there's no more notifications. So you can go through and do it that way, and you'll be able to see it. Also, like I said, blood pressure will go through and monitor. So overall, nice watch. You know, you're looking at a few things with the display. It's a 2-inch display, 3 ATM waterproof, and like I said, 24-hour heart rate, SpO2, blood pressure, and then you have a bunch of different sports modes as well. There's 160 watch faces to choose from. You got Bluetooth 5.3, calling and messaging reminders. You got built-in microphone and speaker. And this is going to be great to go through and just be notified. You know, you go through and get what you need, and you have lots of stuff. You even have the AI voice, and then you can go ahead and tap to speak. How's the weather today? Unfortunately, I can't get the AI voice to go through and pick up my voice. You know, I kind of have that problem with lots of devices though, and I probably won't be using it. It's probably just for monitoring, getting notifications going to be the big thing. So overall, solid watch, and yeah, definitely worth it.